Hey everybody, this is Liz and I am making a video about something that doesn't have to do with me being a lesbian. Yes, you heard that right. I am gay, I identify as a lesbian, that's a big part of who I am, but that's not the biggest part of who I am, and that's not the only way that I identify. A lot of the topics on my YouTube channel have to do with being gay, but I also want to talk about things that don't have anything to do with being gay. There's a reason that I chose Your Friendly Neighborhood Lesbian as my website and my blog title, because I'm just like everybody else. I'm just like your friendly neighbor, and I just happen to be a lesbian. I think it's important that people understand and relate to people on another level other than just our sexuality. So, I'm here today to share 6 interesting facts about me other than the fact that I love women. Okay, so the first cool thing about me is that I am Scuba Certified. I love scuba diving. It's one of my favorite hobbies. I love traveling, obviously, because most of the time it requires traveling to scuba dive. But I've been scuba certified for 6 years now, and I try to make it a habit to always go on at least 1 or 2 dives every time I go on vacation, unless I'm someplace cold where I can't dive, or if there's no ocean, then obviously I can't go. Also, I just bought a GoPro, so it's really fun to make underwater videos when I'm scuba diving. I'm actually going to Costa Rica in November, and I'm gonna go diving, so I'll make some really cool footage and I will share it on my channel, so stay tuned. Okay, the second thing about me that I think is cool that maybe not a lot of people know, or maybe you guys don't know, is the fact that I lived in Italy for almost a year, and at one point I was fluent in Italian, but I'm old and it's been a long time and I've forgotten a lot, but I can still understand Italian really well, and I can speak it pretty well. But at one point I was fluent. Italy is one of my favorite places in the world. I studied abroad there, and then I did my internship there for college, and then I stayed some extra time. I tried to stay forever, but they didn't want to keep me. I couldn't get a work visa. So I came back and worked in the US, but I would love one day to own a home in Italy, or at least travel back there more often, because I love it so much. Okay, the third thing about me that I wanted to share with you all was the fact that I was a tourism management major in college. Yes, that actually exists. I saw a flyer for the tourism degree, and it had a Ferris wheel in the front, and I was like, this seems pretty legit. I think I should study this. So I studied tourism and travel, and my dream was to travel the world and work as a tour guide and basically be a jet setter, which is pretty much still my life goals. Okay, the fourth thing about me, we're talking about 6 things in case you're wondering how long this video is going to be. Only 2 more after this. The fourth thing that I wanted to share was that I was in a sorority in college, and I was not gay then, or I didn't know I was gay at the time. I went to Indiana University, which is where I'm from, Indiana, and I was in a sorority, and for 3 years I lived in a giant freaking mansion with 97 other girls. I don't know how I didn't figure out I was gay, but it wasn't until after college that I figured it out. But yeah, I was a sorority girl. Believe it. Okay, the 5th thing that I wanted to talk about that does not relate to me being gay is the fact that I love to read. I hit 30 and now I love reading books, and I'm especially obsessed with, I hate calling them self-help books. I'm gonna call them motivational books, okay? I love motivational books. I literally have a stack of like 20 books that I need to get through, so I have a ton more to read, but I love reading. I'm a huge freaking nerd. In case you're wondering what I'm reading right now, I'm reading The Desire Map by Danielle Laporte. It's pretty life-changing. I think you should all read it. You're welcome. Okay, the last interesting thing that I wanted to share about me today was the fact that I have not been in a relationship for 3 years. And I think it's so freaking awesome. I'm so happy with my life, and I've really gotten to know myself And I think it's so important that at some point in everybody's life that you spend some time not in a relationship and really get to know yourself, because it makes you a better partner when the time comes. So after 3 years, I'm about to be the best partner ever. I really just wanted to make sure that you know that I think that being a lesbian is amazing, but I think there's so much more to each and every one of us. I think that we are just like everybody else. Lesbians are just like everybody else. We have hopes and dreams and interests and hobbies other than dating girls. So thanks for listening. I appreciate it. Always your support and your comments. Thank you so much. Now back to making videos about being a lesbian. Just kidding. There's gonna be videos about everything, but lots more about being gay. Don't worry. I've been single for 3 years. I've been on dates. Not a lot of dates, but some dates. Also, just a side note, if anybody else out there is a scuba diver and wants to share with me their favorite places they've ever dived. Anyway, your favorite dive spot, I will see you soon. See ya.